Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Luke.
I'm Kyle.
And we're the Culture Bros back after a week off.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because...
In just a week, there's actually been so many anime that come out.
I know. The 1 week we have off, God High School comes out.
Yeah.
ReZero comes out.
Yeah. Fire Force.
Fire Force is starting to come back out.
Yeah.
We missed an episode of Fruitsbasket. Fruitsbasket's still going.
Yep.
I think you said that one's going to 24, right?
Probably. I think it was 24 or 25.
Because,
same as the first season.
Because we're at something, we're...
I think
13.
Yeah, 13.
Okay.
Called Sure Thing.
13 and 14 was the new episode, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, so last episode we saw the dog actually set my man's up on the bridge. You remember that? Where there was that big crying scene. You cried for me. We realized who cried for who.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, that episode was chill. We already agreed that there wasn't really that much that went on, but it was kind of a cute little scene on the bridge.
Yeah,
it had
its side plot.
Yeah, exactly. It's like not even on the main course, but it was like it had its Fruitsbasket cute moment. So. Yeah. So, we're not going to say too much. We already agreed we're not going to say too much about this. We want to get into this because we're a week behind. We apologize for that. We'll get into 13, and then 14, we'll have these come out probably like consecutive days or something like that to get them out to you guys. But don't forget to subscribe if you haven't on YouTube. It's really been helping us out a lot. We're almost at like 250 on YouTube. People have been coming in hot. Instagram's been going great, everything. You guys have been showing love on all the social medias. So if you want to continue to do that, we have the social medias in the description. But without further ado, we're just that he can utilize other people,
Yeah, like he doesn't have to be afraid to connect with others or be jealous or judge or anything, but he can make a connection and then actually empathize. Empathize doesn't have to be anything like bad on you. That's just like putting yourself in that person's position and understanding. Like, if it's easy for me to do this, if it's easy for me to empathize with people and you really have trouble doing that, then, and then I desire things that you have, and then, vice versa. That's cool. I like the last, I'd say, like 6-7 minutes of that episode.
They kind of had to set that guy up a little bit, like a little bit of character before they could do that. But I thought it ended pretty nicely too. It's like this was kind of an episode, kind of boring at first, but like an episode that exemplifies kind of like the theme of Yuki in the show, like the way they make his character arc right now. Yeah. It's all about like actually diving into his own emotions and being like accepting humiliation kind of and like accepting his emotions kind of. Oh yeah. Because like he was, I mean, you could look at that and be like, wow, he almost cried from that. What a baby, like you know. But it's really like his whole character is about like diving into his emotions and realizing that like it's kind of it like would have been okay to cry there almost, Yeah. Because like he's realizing that he's not the only one.
Like it's okay to wear your emotions on your shoulder. Yeah. I know like some people might think that's like not a good thing, but that's just being like comfortable with who you are and like the emotions that are invoked when you have certain experiences. And Yuki's done nothing but like carry it in his chest. You know that feeling in your chest when like you want to cry or whatever, but you just holding it in. It feels like there's a tightness in you. Yeah. That's he's walked around with that his whole life. Yeah, dude, that weight was kind of going to tie into what I was going to say next, too, about, like, it's kind of interesting to see Yuki on his little, like, path right now without Toru at all. Because now, this is kind of a cool episode from his perspective, because you get to see how he, like, reintegrates into, like, high school and everything. Yeah. Because he kind of, like, he's not fully healed, but he was accepting that he wants what's best for Toru, kind of. Yeah. And so it's kind of interesting to see him kind of reintegrate in high school and start to make these connections again. And it's kind of, I'm sure he'll get past it because I think Kyo is probably the right one right now. Like that, from what we heard, that's how we think it's going to end up. But it's interesting to see how he goes back to high school and all these people like him so much, all these girls like him so much, and yet he's still like he kind of can't really, he doesn't want to dive into any of that really. He like kind of stays in his own lane. Yeah. And I think in the next, hopefully soon we'll see more about how he grows as a president because he's trying to be more multifaceted and like use the people around him and be better with all the dudes around him, like on his council or whatever. And being a president is for others too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was almost like Toru taught him how was like like saw a man who was starving, gave him the fish that he needed, and then taught him how to fish. And then now he's kind of walking away from it, saying like I really appreciate all that, and I learned from it, and then now I can actually do it myself, or at least try to.
That would be cool if you kind of became like an inspiration for people to let out their feelings like that.
Oh yeah, well I mean
the whole show is about fucking just emotions and.
I feel like that just happened though with
our
green earring guy.
And that wasn't even on purpose. Like he was mad at him.
Yeah. All because he expressed his emotions, even if it wasn't in an appropriate way.
Yeah, he still. Yeah, you're right. He still inspired him to do the same.
Yeah, so I love that now that we got through the first half of the episode, which was just so much learning all these new characters.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of just content, just raw scenery. I didn't even know what I was looking at for a while, just looking.
Yeah, you're like cross-eyed, you're like Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was I like the episode overall. Overall, I like it.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to 14 right now, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. So without further ado, we're gonna get out of here, guys. We gotta watch the episode 14, but that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Helps us out a lot. We really appreciate it. Our socials are in the description as well. You guys have been amazing on those, and we're excited to keep connecting with you on those. All right, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Culture Bros, peace out.
We're peacing.